The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's been a few weeks since we checked out the local business and economic development news in Fall River. And now that the blizzard is behind us, it's time to check in again with Kevin Lawrence of Fall River Development News, which you can find his content on Facebook. Kevin, how are you?
Good, and I'm looking forward to the snow finally melting.
I think it's going to be here for a little while, although we've got 60 degrees next week, so a lot of it should melt, but I think those piles are just not going to go anywhere anytime soon. But that's okay. As long as the weather gets warmer, we're heading in the right direction. All right, let's get started. A gas station, which a lot of people may know, which was on Duval Street for many years, was sort of out of the business for a little while due to the construction on Route 79 Duval Street. They're open again.
Yeah, the Global gas station at 431 Duval Street has finally reopened for business. It's been closed since late 2024. That gas station wasn't accessible to drivers for a good portion of the Duval Street waterfront reconstruction project. Now that is finished, the gas station is back open. It was actually up for sale back in 2022. It was listed for an asking price of $990,000. Apparently, the owner didn't sell the station. I don't know if he didn't get any offers, but he's reopened it, and it's back in business for drivers who want to venture down Duval Street and fill up their tanks.
You know, and when activity starts to get real over there, I mean, it's going to be still many years away.
Yeah.
They're really the only gas station that's really in that neighborhood right now that I can think of. Obviously, you've got Shell that it's up President Avenue a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other gas stations that are really near there. So could be an opportunity. That's for sure.
That's the Duval Street extension. So it's it's an offshoot of Duval Street. So there's not as much traffic as there was previously due to the new constructed waterfront Route 79 Duval Street project.
Yeah, but I guess if people need gasoline, I'm sure they'd find it.
Yeah.
All right, next up, a chain of hair salons will be making an appearance in the far north end of Fall River.
Yeah, Great Clips is coming to Fall River. They have over 4,400 hair salons in the U.S. and Canada. They're opening a new location inside the RK Plaza on North Main Street, adjacent to Shaw's. It was formerly occupied by Supercuts. That closed on December 31st. It's only been vacant for a couple of months, that spot, and Great Clips is going to be relocating there. The remodel is underway. No word as to when exactly they will open, but at least it won't be a vacant storefront in that plaza any longer, it looks like.
And I'm sure a lot of the internal infrastructure, right, is still very, in place and ready for another hair salon. So that'll be good up in that far north end.
Yeah.
All right, moving on now to closer to downtown. We've talked a lot over the past year or so plus about the future of the Sylvia School. It was sold last year to Anthony Cordero, and now he's looking to start the demolition and start work on that site.
Yeah, it's going to begin in about a week. The demolition of the former Frank M. Sylvia School, 138 Hartwell Street. Now, that property sustained a major fire damage back in March of 2025 inside building number 2. Building number 2 was torn down last year, but they did not raise building number 1. Anthony Cordero is about to do that within a week or so. He just received a demo permit from the city's building department, and he's going to take down that blighted 4-story structure to make way for a future 49-unit apartment complex. Cordero also has another project that he will be constructing nearby at 60 Hartwell Street. That land is where the former Thomas Edison Light Station once stood, and it'll consist of 2 new buildings at 60 Hartwell Street. And it will feature 102-unit market rate housing, which includes 5,000 square feet of commercial space on the ground level. So we have a lot to look forward to on Hartwell Street. 3 new buildings going up, one where the Sylvia School is, 2 others where the former Thomas Edison Light Station was previously located.
Yeah, and those 2 Cordero properties are going to be sort of like bookends to the Cosmopolitan Dispensary, which is right in the middle there.
Right in the middle, yeah.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that all, comes up in the coming months and years ahead.
Yep.
And finally, again, we always like to talk food at the end. A chain of cookies, Crumble Cookies, is coming to Fall River.
Yeah, Crumble Cookies are going to be locating inside the vacant Lucky Mart store. This is adjacent to Aldi and Ocean State Job Lot. It's in that plaza. That Lucky Mart's been vacant for many years. It's a 2,500 square foot space. It's under construction. The opening date has not been announced yet. Crumble Cookies is gourmet cookies. They also serve desserts and all kinds of other unique items. They have a location in Dartmouth, and the same franchisee who runs the one in Dartmouth is opening up the new one in Fall River in the South End, and we look forward to that. Can't wait to have some cookies, Keith.
Cookies are always good.
Yeah.
I never turn down a good cookie.
Yes.
All right. You can find out more of Kevin's work on Fall River Development News on Facebook. Please like and share his work there. All right, Kevin, we'll talk again next week. Take care.
Thank you, Keith.